Guys, I'm coming to you here from the 2nd of September, and today's high was supposed to be like 77, but there's kind of a deeper heat feel today than there has been in the last week or two. How about that game last night? UNC and TCU, Horned Frogs, completely wrecking the party down in Chapel Hill. The spirit of Ace was definitely happy about that one, guys. Alright, we got a couple of those big matches today at the US Open. New York City, Alcaraz is playing, Fritz is playing, so we got a couple of big ones for quarterfinal games today, and then we have a couple more quarterfinal games tomorrow. So we'll be down to the final 4 players after tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, we have the Frank's Fearless Forecasts NFL picks tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here on the Frank Addington channel. Last night's feature presentation, as we kicked off the end of summer, beginning of fall season of movie watching, it was this one picked by Andy8010, who got the Florence Nightingale One for All the Marbles trivia question. And his pick, he had 4 picks. He had 4 films to choose from. One was an other, well, 2 were others. One of those was I Accuse My Parents, 1944. That's from our others for this season. Another one was Lost Things, 2003. That's also others. And then another was a new film I haven't seen, a horror film called The Final Terror, 1983. And finally, the 4th one was one of our must-watches for this season, In Your Wildest Dreams, 1991. And the pick by Andy8010 was Lost Things, 2003. This was a good pick. It serves a couple of purposes. It's one of our others for this season, but it's also a horror film. It's good to watch a horror film now because we have about 9 days about 8 days now until the 30-day horror fast begins before Horror Fest. So good to get a horror in. And so we know that Lost Things will not be in Horror Fest this year. It was our leadoff film for Horror Fest last year, which I think was October the 11th. Yeah, it was October the 11th. That was our leadoff film. Lost Things, 2003, Australian film. I talked about it at the beach area the next day, a Saturday, the 12th of October. And I talked about it at length. I showed you the DVD video. This one starring Lenka Kripich, or I'll just take Lenka, Lenka, because she goes by Lenka. She also had a hit song called The Show, which came out in like 2006, a little pop song. Also stars Charlie Garber as Brad. Lenka plays Emily. And then Leon Ford is in this too, is Gary. And then the other girl is, I think her name is Stacy. She's played by Alex Vaughn. So it's 2 like high school pairs, and they go on this little beach trip for surfing. Guys are hoping to get lucky, and this is definitely a horror film. And it starts off as more of a psychological horror film, but the end of it definitely has a lot of blood in it. So it definitely works as just a straight horror film. And just the shots of the beach, the creepy. I wish I knew where this was filmed, somewhere in Australia, but I recommend this film. I don't know if it's available for free on the internet, but I'm sure you can find it. It's a really good movie, and this is a movie that requires your full attention, especially the first time. And even having seen it the first time and knowing the twist ending, it still has a lot of replay value. I've seen this one like maybe 7 times or so. Really good film, really engaging characters, interesting character development of all 4 of them. Not so much the girl Stacy, but the other 3 in particular. And then you also have Steve Le Marquand, who adds he's an excellent villain in this film. And the only other actors credited in this there's 3 adult characters you see at the beginning. There's a mother and father, and then a mother. And so, and you see one of the mothers at the end, the twist ending. But this is a beautiful beach shot. I want to go to that beach area, wherever that is. Last night's feature presentation, a great start to the end of summer, beginning of fall. Season of movie watching. Excellent, excellent start. I really like this film. Lost Things, 2003. Check it out if you haven't already. All right, boys. Get another one in tonight. Take it easy. Speaking of beach areas, water temperature is dropping, but with a heat wave coming, that water's going to feel good. That cooler water mixed with the heat. We'll see where we are on that, boys. All right. This has been your message for September the 2nd.